All right, man, we back. Mercy Sports Talk. We got the inactive list for the Packers and the Lions from Detroit. So let's get into it. Let's start off with the Packers. I got it right here on my screen, but I'll put it also on the screen as well. It says with they EQ Saint, I forget his full name. They placed him on IR on Saturday. The Packers entered today's game with 52 active roster. Had already ruled out Kenny Clark is out. Randy Ramsey is out. Lane Taylor is out. And also Jordan Love, the backup quarterback who they drafted in the first round, is out. Tight end Josiah is out. And cornerback Perry Nickerson is out as well too. So Bully Turner is active. He will start at right tackle, so they don't have to worry about Rick Wagner starting. They basically benched Rick Wagner already. He was terrible in Detroit. Apparently he terrible in Wisconsin. So, out of the inactives for the Packers, I mean, Kenny Clark is the one you look at the most. And if you do knock out Aaron Rodgers, I don't know who is their backup quarterback at this point, or do they have an active quarterback that will be there? So that is also a question for them. So, you look at Kenny Clark being out, and I think that's the big one right there, right out the middle of that defense. And that's kind of where the Packers have issues at, stopping the run up the middle. And for the Lions, I mean, that's the big one right here. Kenny Galladay is out, and there's some news on Kenny Galladay, and I'll relay that in a minute. Desmond Trufant is out. Cornerback Chris Jones is out. Big V is out. Hunter Bryant is out. And some surprises right here. Like yesterday, I heard Nicholas Williams was out, but on the website, it still said he was questionable. So Lions is missing Nicholas Williams. They also missing rookie Julian Okora. So basically, now we're looking at a situation where a lot of people on our D-line is injured. Nick Williams is out of here. Julian Okora, who played a minimum amount of snaps, he out of there. And every year, Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn lacks to put depth in the defensive line, and they gloss over that. And pretty much we get injured there every year with them not having no depth. So it's gonna be tough today. Nick Williams was brought here to stop the run, and we couldn't stop the run with him early last week, and this week it could get super ugly. But yeah, Galladay is expected to come back next week, I'm hearing. They optimistic he can come back versus the Cardinals. And, the hamstring, I guess, just wasn't quite ready to go this week for him. So hopefully we get him back next week. He would make a big difference today. So a lot of people wondering, is it COVID or is it a situation where he won his money? And we'll see if he don't come back next week and then the week after next. Or if he actually get paid, from now until next week, and then he comes back, and then people are gonna say it was about the money. So I hadn't heard him speak. I hadn't, seen too many pictures of him, but right now we're in a situation where, a few guys that we paid big money to or some money to in free agency or drafted, they not playing. Galladay, Trufant, Okora, Nick Williams, Hunter Bryant we got off the free agent, Big V. So I mean, just think about the guys you brought in this offseason. Trufant, Big V, Hunter Bryant, Nick Williams, and Okora all injured. And it just seems like the Lions under Patricia and Bob they draft a lot of injury prone players. So it'll be interesting. But the Packers will have Billy Turner. We won't have a lot of our players this week. We also know Justin Coleman is gone, but it's expected that Kenny Galladay will return next week. So we'll see. But it just don't look good. If they lose this game today and they lose it ugly or they lose it close, no matter how they lose it, I think people going to want that hot seat to heat up. And then if they lose to the Cardinals or the Saints going into the bye, the hot seat going to be the block is hot. The block is hot, hot, hot. My whole thing is let them coach it out. You're paying them. Let them coach it. Let them sync with their ship. Don't let them go home and pack their U-Haul truck and move back to New England. But if they do fire Matt Patricia, Bob Quinn got to go as well too. This was his fatal mistake. Just like you got a good thing going, with Jim Caldwell, but, you just think you could find better, and that was his ultimate mistake. But, hey, let me know what you guys think about the inactive list. And really, nobody is surprised is active here for the Lions. But I appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. Don't forget you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the social media links are in the description. If you ever need to reach out for a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. One time for the one time. We gone.